Hey everyone, this is 4568. Welcome back to my latest video. Today we're going to be playing MAME4droid on the Ouya. As you can see, I got a lot of games. I have 108 games. They all work pretty good. Okay, so now let's go ahead and play a game that's never been on Midway Arcade Treasures 2 compilation. Which the first one was actually on Mortal Kombat 3, but not Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. But it's a great game. However, it's on a Mortal Kombat Arcade Collection, something like that, yeah. And it included the first game, the second game, and the third game. But I don't understand why it wasn't on the second volume, since we shouldn't got that instead of the original Mortal Kombat 3, since this one's the update. As you can see, it runs really good. You can look at, I don't know if you can see the frame rate on the display. It says up to 94% to 99 to 100. It runs really smooth. Well, not smooth, but it's kind of choppy, just a little bit solid, but it's not bad. The audio's a little smoother, it looks smoother as you can see now. But if you want to play games on MAME like this, I recommend you keeping it on frame skip on certain games. Now, I did test a little bit of 3D games. They kind of run really slow, but when I changed the speed hack, they run kind of like up to 77 frames per second. Or I mean like 77%. You can see it's not bad, but it's playable. It's not bad. I couldn't change I don't know how to change the difficulty in this game. That's hard. Okay, now let's go back to the menu. Ooh, that's loud. As you can see, it's an Android-based console. You can see the way the interface is when you exit out a game. I'm sure one of y'all have this on your tablets or your Android smartphones, but it kind of when I play some of these games on my phone, they're kind of a little slow. Overall, and this console's good. Let's go ahead and play. Should we play? Bombi is a good game. That's a sequel, I think, to, I don't know which came out first. Either Bombi, I don't know which one's the sequel to the next sequel to this game is called what's the game called? It's a first Namco game. It's not QDQ, it's GB, yeah. GB was the first Namco game ever made. Then I don't know if Bombi or QDQ came out second or third. Or I don't know, one of them did. But I don't know. But you got Green Beret, also known as Russian Attack. It's a good game, by the way. And you got it's a lot of games I have. You can see Gunlock. It's actually this game. I had to get this game because there's this game called Ray Force. That's the parent ROM. But you got games like Ray Force. However, I do have Ray Storm on Taylor Legends 2, but it wasn't. I'm trying to test and see how PlayStation-based games could work, but they kind of run just a little slow. But just let you know, don't even try to play 3D games. It won't really work at full speed. So it won't. So just let you know, I'm trying to do this just to test it out, because I did speed hacks on here, which you can also do just to make sure how the game runs. So Road Fighter is a good game. That's a great game. Let's play another game that's never been on. Let's play Chase HQ. Now this is the game that never. It was a mission. One of the games that was a mission on the Tato Legends Volume 1 is another game. I don't know what it's called, but it starts with an A, and then this game. It runs really smooth on here. It's not bad, but it kind of see, like I said, I recommend frame skip on most games. You can see it. And you also got this black Porsche sports car that you can use. Okay. And you can do turbo. There's also another game I have called Special Criminal Investigation. That's also another game that never made it into a compilation, like on Tato Legends Volume 2. However, there's this compilation for the Saturn in Japan called Chase HQ plus Special Criminal Special Criminal Investigation. That's also another game that's for the Saturn, only in Japan in 1996. I know I did a review on this before about Chase HQ on the other video. That was on the Wii. But this is way better than playing this on the Wii because this is really, the performance on this thing is really smooth on most games. So it was MAME by Nuvulo. It was the 0.128 version or 1.25. Yeah, it was 1.25. Some of the games I played on there, like Mortal Kombat 1, was really slow. Even the third game, Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. So I decided to get a Ouya, since it heard it runs MAME on good, but only 2D games. So don't try to do 3D. Polygon 3D. I have a game called yes. Luckily, it's on my mind just now. This is a game I also have, which that was never been on the compilation. Steel Talons. Now I have the Genesis version, but the arcade version is way much better. The Genesis version, the frame rate was terrible, and I heard that just like hard driving and race driving, those were not the only smooth games on the Genesis. Like Virtual Racing on the Genesis is the only 3D polygon game that's smooth so far. Other games like hard driving, race driving, Steel Talons weren't as smooth. So it kind of runs at a decent speed, but the frame rate's okay, but it's not too bad. It's playable, but I have some control issues. I don't know how to do the button maps yet on this thing. It's not that bad, but it runs at a decent speed, but not too bad. As long as it don't go down to 40, that's terrible. Yeah, that's I haven't set controls on this yet. I also have Rev 2 Street Driving as a prototype, which it was never completed. Strike Force, that is a great game. That never been on any other Midway compilation. It never received a home port. So this is another Midway classic. It's the spiritual successor of Defender, which is a great game. It's very hard than Defender. It runs on a Midway T-Unit hardware, I think. Same hardware that Mortal Kombat runs. See, you got this little ship, just like right there, the yellow one right there. It's right there. It's like on Defender. It doesn't run bad, it runs pretty good. See, just like Defender, you have to pick up people You make sure that they're safe. Well, I'm not good at this game, so. But this is the other game that should have been on the Midway compilations. Oops, I shoot that him on accident. Yeah, so there's also other Atari games that never make it to Atari compilations, like Atari Anthology, which I have on the PlayStation 2. But you got this game that never make it. This just should have been on the Midway Arcade compilation, Super High Impact. That should have been on Volume 2 or Volume 1. WWF WrestleMania. The reason why I got this because this is part of my Midway Arcade collection. No, since that never. Of course, it's not going to be on the compilation because of the license of WWE or WWF. So I also got NBA Jam, NBA Hang Time. No games with license like Judge Dredd, which is also another game that it's based off the movie with Stallone, with Sylvester. There's actually a movie that's based off the comics, but the game is based off the movie franchise. I mean, the franchise, the comic book, and the movie. There's also another one, Terminator 2 Judgment Day. That's another part of this game that never made it because of the Terminator license, like Columbia Pictures or Arnold Schwarzenegger or some of the actors, because of their likeness. That never was on that compilation. Now this is a good game. TX1. This is, some people call this Pole Position 3. Let me turn up the volume. But in the arcade, it has a panoramic view that you have this 3-screen arcade machine. And the only difference is between Pole Position 1 and 2 in this game, that Pole Position 1 and 2, it's like circuits, it's not a sprint race. So this game is like a start to finish. Like you go to different locations at day and night. But this game, it's kind of better to me than Pole Position, but it's good. Well, it's not better, but it's really good. I like how the visuals look, you know, on the car's tire. I like how the way the effects look on the car's tires, which gives that little shiny style, which most car racing games back in the 80s was like that. So you got games like Track and Field. That's a good game. I also have Road Fighter. Frogger's a good game. The Sprint games. That should have been on the Atari compilations. Speedball. That's a prototype from Williams. That's a good game. Rolling Thunder 2 is good. So games like this. That wasn't on Namco Museum 50th anniversary. So guys, thank you for watching. This is just a quick review on MAME4droid on Ouya. It really runs games really good. It's smooth, but not all of them. So the games I play on here so far is good, but not 3D. So don't expect 3D games on this thing because it's gonna have the Ouya having a hard time to run these games, most of them. So thanks for watching, and subscribe, comment, whatever you like. I have no problem with that, and I'll see you soon. I'll make some more videos in the future.